Hi, I'm Evan Pantazi. Here I am with my two favorite carries. I just picked this up about maybe 6, 8 months ago. I'm really enjoying this. This is the Sig P365 9mm 10 plus 1 rounds. This is my old tried and true. This is a Smith & Wesson 640 Pro, all stainless steel 357 Magnum. Now, I always carried this. This is my personal favorite. It's very easy to conceal even in the summertime. I do abdominal carry. It's very easy to work with. It has just the right ergonomics for the abdomen carry, and it also has no trigger to pull or snag. And let's face it, 357 Magnum, pretty powerful round. But now I'm starting to carry this. It's getting to be cooler weather. It's the fall around here now, so I can carry something a little bit less easy to carry with the ergonomics with the different holster. I am taking this one up for a very specific reason, and it's not just because of the weather. I'd rather carry something more powerful like a 357 Magnum. Let's just take a look at this. This is the 9mm. And if we just take a look, we can see right away that a 357 Magnum, a little bit around for stopping someone. So that's why I never really concerned myself with 5 rounds. However, now we're in a war. I don't know if you've noticed this, but in a ton of countries around the world, in a ton of states, things are getting a little bit crazy. We have Ecuador, we have Venezuela, we have Chile, we have Hong Kong, all these protests, all these things. There must be 10 or 15 countries that are having riots and big problems with social unrest. And it's coming to the U.S. as well. We have Antifa. We have many different organizations. There's another one, the Extinction Organization, whatever that is. But they're trying to bully people, and they're coming in packs at individuals. They're trying to prevent elderly people, for example. There's a very famous video out of an elderly couple being stopped by crossing a crosswalk by the Antifa or Extinction. I forget which one it was. I saw it a while back. But let's get back to this. The reason why I'm starting to carry this is because of the capacity. And I never really considered capacity a big problem because, let's face it, one of these, it should drop the guy. All right, so you got five shots. One of these, possibility of dropping a guy for sure, but I'm thinking you're going to need 2 of these. So it's about the same capacity. You got a 10-round magazine. That's all we're allowed to carry in the state that I'm in, and so you got 5 or 10 rounds, but they're lesser rounds. So you might need 2 to put someone down, whereas you're only going to need 1 round of the 357 taking someone out. So the reason I'm carrying this, we are in a war, okay? And the war is, with all this social unrest, we don't know what's going to be happening. I'd rather have the 10 because right now, if you're in a situation where there's many different people, at least you're going to wound 10 of them, okay? Or hopefully, if you're a good enough shot. But you have that ability to continue. If you go through 5 and there's like 10 or 12 people on your case, it's going to be a problem for you. You're not going to be able to load fast enough in time. So that's why I'm going with the capacity now. So this is a 10 plus 1, so you get 11 shots off. Very concealable. As you can see, it's I'm going to put this in. I'm not going to take the shells out. I'm just not going to load them in, but you can see that they're pretty much the same size. The Sig is a little bit smaller, but again, the cut and the angles are a little bit more difficult for abdominal cover or carry, and or quick release and heavy clothing. Now, when the winter comes, I'm going to be wearing a lot of sweaters or shirts, different layers and whatnot. To get this out of the clothing might be a little bit harder of a pull, but I feel that I need the extra capacity now. This, again, a very easy pull. Doesn't matter how many layers you have on. You can even shoot this from your pocket because this has no hammer, exposed hammer. So you could shoot right through. You could get all 5 shots out right through a pocket of an overcoat, which is a possibility. And if I do go into town for any particular reason, this will be my backup. This will be my primary. This will be in the abdominal carry, and this will be in a pocket. All right. And the reason is because, again, if you've got a heavy overcoat on, you're not going to lift that overcoat up to get to that draw. All right, so you're going to need something that's a little quicker. Your hands are going to be in your pocket for your car keys or just to keep warm. And instead of trying to lift all the coats and the sweaters or the jackets, whatever you have underneath, this would be a problem to pull out from an abdominal carry or a side carry. Whereas this in the pocket is definitely going to work, and that would give you enough time. 5 shots should give you enough time, especially a 357 Magnum. They should give you enough time to withdraw your primary carry, so or your backup, excuse me. So those are the two weapons that I'm using now. I'm using this for my EDC in this interim period where we've got fall and light clothing. I'm wearing this because of the capacity. In the wintertime, this is going to turn out to be a backup, and this is going to be the primary pocket carry, abdominal carry. Hope that gave you some ideas. Take care.